Hi, I'm Paul Reavlin, the president of Revgear, and I'm here to talk to you today about how to care for your boxing gloves and talk about some of the mistakes people often make. You know, the biggest mistake most people make when they're caring for their boxing gloves is simply not to let them dry out after use. I understand that that can be tricky sometimes, right? Because when you train a lot, you're done with your stuff, you throw it in your bag, you take it home, and maybe you air it out a little bit, and then before you know it, you're off to the gym again. And the product or your gloves didn't get a chance to air out correctly or dry. In this case, the real issue is how do you get your gloves dry? Because if your gloves don't dry out, that's when mold and fungus and all the stinky stuff starts to grow in it, and that's when things start to smell, and also the product starts to deteriorate. Like your gloves will deteriorate if we don't let them dry out properly. So in some gyms, you'll notice an odd-looking thing that stands up that has a bunch of little wood arms. That's a glove drying tree. It's designed so that your gloves can sit on the tree and actually dry out in between the times that they're used. Now, you know, sometimes you can build a glove drying tree at home, and if you don't have the space, well, there are some alternatives these days. But the main thing to take away from here is you want to get your gloves dry, and you want to get them as dry as possible in between workouts. These days, there's a couple tools you can use to do that. This is called No Stink, and these handy-dandy things are designed to absorb moisture out from the glove. So once you're done training, you just simply insert them in the glove, and they suck the moisture out. The great thing about these things is they work for a long time, and they have carbon inside. So when you're done with them, like if they lose their effectiveness, you can throw them in the sun, and they will recharge. So that's a cool feature. And if that's not your thing, then we also have something like this. It's called Vapor Fresh, and this is a spray that's designed to kill a lot of germs that would grow in a boxing glove once you're done using it. So you just simply spray the inside of your gloves with something like Vapor Fresh after every workout, and that will help prevent your gloves from growing things that you don't want to be growing inside them. But overall, if you can take one thing away from this video, which is just do your best to make sure you take your gloves out of your bag, out of your car, and make sure that you can put them out somewhere where they can dry in between workouts. And that will help prevent your gloves from smelling and from deteriorating.